Making this one a little bit late. It's Friday though, and want to recap how this week went business-wise, kind of everything-wise. But overall, I'd say it was a pretty, average week because the beginning, I think Monday through like Wednesday, just sucked. It was a short week, so I was gonna say that always throws me off, but the truth is, it doesn't have to. That's just my fault for not taking advantage of it, honestly. But yeah, started off pretty rough. Wasn't feeling great, wasn't doing great, wasn't doing what I was supposed to. Then near the end, got better. Got into, again, the habits that were creating success in the beginning. Today, it went well. The meetings went well. I got 2 clients out of today, which feels good to hear a yes after, 2 months of dry spell and all of that 2 months. Like, literally, what's crazy is you can see in the video that just happened yesterday that I talked about, you were completely in control. And the fact that the last 2 months I had gotten out of my habits, I had gotten away from what was bringing me success, I had gotten away from that, and I had started focusing on bad things and negative things. And guess what? I got negative results because of that. And literally you can see yesterday was day 1 of me flipping back to my normal habits, waking up 3 a.m., doing the right things, feeling good, doing good, and instantly, practically, I got 2 clients the next day, which is crazy. That positivity, that this was a thought on my mind today, was the fact that there's only 2 things when you look at human psychology that's going to get anybody to do anything. And that's 1, people want to avoid pain, so they will choose to do something, or they want to gain pleasure. They want something. Those are the only 2 things that will get people to move. And that also looks at the positive and negative side of things. You have to have a balance of both of those, I believe, to be successful. You can't just be all one or all the other. Because sometimes there's certain days where you can bet the pain of not being great, the pain of not being, where I want to be. When I see mentors, when I see other people, when I talk to people that have done what I want to do, that are doing what I want to do, and there's the pain, the disconnect of I think I should be there and I'm not there. That pain definitely motivates me a lot, especially right now in the early stages of what I'm doing. Every day I'm thinking about, the pain of being just average, the pain of being I would hate this life. I would hate to have to work a 9 to 5, just me personally wise. I would hate to have to do this. I would hate that. And that motivates me quite a bit. I would hate the fact that if, I had a mediocre life. I hate to say that to a lot of people watching. That's going to offend people, but fuck it. I would hate to end up like my parents. I don't want to end up like my parents. I don't. Not that they're not great. That's just not my life. That's not what I want. It's not what I'm going to have. I'm willing to work for what it is I do want, but I definitely don't want that. But that definitely motivates me, the pain of not being able to just up and say, hey, Mom, Dad, I bought you this $10,000 vacation cruise. I want you guys to have it. Or the pain of not being able to see every single homeless person I walk by, and if I connect with them, being able to just help them out whenever I want, with as much as I want, to help them however I want. That's pain right there. Yeah. The pain of not being able to have impact the way I want to. So that's one side of the coin, but you can't focus on that and be successful. I do think that can motivate you to start getting stuff done, start boom, let's go. That'll keep you that fire underneath you. But then when you're out there, when you're doing the things, if you want to be successful, you can't be focusing on the pain. Because you won't get good results when you're in kind of a negative mindset and just thinking about bad stuff, or thinking about things you don't like. You got to think about the good stuff. You got to think about success. You got to think about helping people. You got to think about all those things, and that's when you got to be actually happy. You got to be genuine. That's when you start seeing good results. When I am being happy. When I already go into a meeting believing that, hey, this person's going to be a client, most of the time it happens when I really believe that kind of stuff. Because I built a good enough connection, because I did all of these things, and I care about the person, and I care about educating. Today, there was a meeting with a car dealership. They're deciding to go against or there's a huge company called Dealer Spike. Hopefully I don't get like sued or something for talking about this. What am I talking about? They're never gonna see this. There's like 2 people that watch this. Dealer Spike though, pretty much they did a crappy job with this dealership. Like they took terrible care of them and pretty much delivered on nothing that they said they were going to. And none of it was on time either. They didn't teach them, didn't educate. I came in and really first meeting was just about educating them and teaching them a little bit about what I do and how this stuff works, and kind of educating them on the stuff that other company didn't do, without trying to say, hey, you guys made the wrong choice, because guess what? They didn't. Dealer Spike's known for being good. It just sounds like this situation, Dealer Spike didn't take care of their people. I should probably stop mentioning the name. Yeah, I'm just going to stop saying the name. Just in case. I might have to blur that out or something. I don't know. But essentially today, just went in there, was very nervous because these people hadn't followed up with me, even though I'd followed back with them. So I was like, well, maybe that's a no and that kind of stuff. Turns out, they're just busy and that kind of stuff. I say that kind of stuff a lot, don't I? I think so. I'll probably say it again in the video, I just won't realize it. But I took the time, show them some tools, talk about the ways that you do get the result that they were wanting to get out of it anyway. Educate, because I want them to understand what I do. I know that they're not gonna, what client, I don't mind telling them my secrets, because I know that with everything I've done the past 4 years, it's going to take them a lot more than just me sharing my secrets before they understand what I understand or know how to do what I want to do, or take the time to do it and how it all works together. Man, I thought this was going to be a short one. But I took the time and I believed, I just went in there with a positive mindset. And you hear this, the thing is you hear this, you hear even me say it. You're like, positive mindset, yeah, I hear that all the time. I wonder why I hear that all the time. No, it's true. Go try this. Actually, you know what? Stop watching this and watch something incredibly valuable, more valuable than this for sure. Earl Nightingale, Strangest Secret in the World. That will change your life if you have not seen that. Literally go to YouTube. Type in Earl Nightingale, Strangest Secret in the World. Listen to that whole thing. Do what he says in that, and man, yeah, just know that. It's crazy. But positivity, it is important. You gotta have both for, I think, being successful though. You gotta be driven by some things, and you gotta be driven by more again. So if I was talking about being driven by the pain, you gotta be driven by the future vision for your life too, the reward, the success. I'm not only driven by the pain of not being able to provide for my family to go wherever they want, or if I want to buy my brother a car for his birthday, how cool would that freaking be? I would love to do that kind of stuff. But also the reward, the pleasure of being able to do those things, being able to have impact, focusing on those things, and focusing on all the impact I want to have, the people I want to help, the difference I want to make, focusing on being the best at what I do. And yeah, so I think, don't know where this one started, but I kind of know where it finished. There's 2 things you need to do. 1, if you're not already doing it, start being more positive. It's going to give you better results. So if you actually want a better life, start shifting the way you think, and things will change for you. 2, literally go watch that right after this. Is changing your life worth 30 minutes to watch a video? Seriously, if you fail to take a small step like that, you will fail to get what you want in life, because you're not even willing to take 30 minutes out of your day to watch something that could benefit you immensely. If you're not willing to take a small step like that, if you're not willing to take step 1, you will never be willing to take step 2, 3, or 4 to get your goals. Never. So, if you're unwilling to go watch that, and that's something that's helped millions of people, Earl Nightingale is known for what he's done, maybe the success thing ain't for you. Maybe getting your dreams or your goals, living a happy life, maybe it's not for you. Because to have those things, you got to be willing to take the steps, and the small steps are just as important as the big steps. Just as important, because that's what leads to every single step. But anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. I like doing these, even though I hate the fact that people are going to see them. But it's not about what I feel like. It's about documenting what's actually going on. Documenting growing a business, documenting the shifts, the ups, the downs, the beginning. Because I do want proof that I know what it's like to start from the bottom. I know what it's like to start as an average person. I want proof. So yeah, day by day, in every way, we're getting better.